Yo, what's good? This is your boy Derek Branch of Memphis Wire, and today I just want to talk about what was put out yesterday about Penny Hardaway. I believe, he did an interview with Commercial Appeals, Jason Munns. They talked to Hardaway and a couple of the players yesterday, and it was just the idea. They floated out there the idea of adding another player during the season to join this year's team to go on a run to the NCAA tournament. And, I think it makes sense to do that. It does. You guys still got roster spots available. Tyreek Smith bounced, right before tip-off, right before the season tipped off. So it makes a lot of sense to add a guy, add another player, a guy that you believe can come in and give you productive minutes that can be an asset to your team. And like always, NIL will be a factor as usual, but I'm pretty sure they got that all figured out. They got that all hashed out. But, you have to take in consideration, will that player buy in? Will that player fit to the current scheme, to the current landscape, current crop of players on this Memphis basketball team? Because that's like last year when they added Naquan Tomlin. That was one of the alleged rumors floated around here that caused some friction between the current members of the team, and we add Tomlin to the fold. But to me, it looked like Tomlin was bought in. Once he got his foot wet, you saw how productive he was down the stretch. Now they didn't get into the tournament. They didn't have a deep run to the AAC tournament, but you get the point. So that's just some things you got to take into consideration. Now, I believe they talked to Kobe Rogers yesterday. I saw some quotes from what he said, and I agree with him, man. Whoever they decide to bring in, they got to be bought in. The new player that they potentially bring in, that player has to be bought in, because the guys on the squad already that have already been bought in long before the season tipped off, that got here and like in the summertime, they bought in. They bought into the vision. They bought into the plan of action. Now it's up to that player to come in and assert himself, ingratiate himself to the culture. So that makes a lot of sense what Kobe Rogers said. So another question is, can you find that type of player, like the same type of player in the mold of a Naquan Tomlin, that can, not the same positioning per se, but that type of player that can come in and give you highly productive minutes, that can put up points for you, grab rebounds, whatever position you try to address. Can you have that type of player in the portal? I haven't really looked lately at what's in the transfer portal, I'll be honest with you. But we just got to wait and see what they decide to do. In regards to the injuries, they've held out PJ Haggerty, Kobe Rogers for practice for the majority of the week, just to keep them fresh, to let them heal up. You know what I'm saying? Because they're playing a lot of minutes. They're logging a lot of minutes out there, starting five. And this is where the guys on the bench, the depth, the backup players, got to come in and produce. They didn't really get that in the game against UNLV. Boise Cisse didn't have that type of night, So guys like PJ Carter, Cisse, they got to step up, If Cisse could give the Tigers another game like he did against Missouri, that will go a huge way. He gave you 14 coming off the bench, man. So that was huge, but hopefully they can heal up and be ready for tomorrow night when they play Ohio. right now, I think they're 1-1 on the season, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll see how it all play out. All right, so that's for y'all for right now, man. Give me a like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Let me know how you feel. What are your thoughts on the possibility of Memphis adding another player to the mix from the transfer